Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, Father and Son Petrolheads. I'm Carl, and today I've been doing a couple of drop links on my other half's little wee Fiat 500. Now, you also probably know, and I put a little video up, funny enough I didn't get too many responses, so I thought I'd ask the same sort of questions. Because ultimately it's about whether we put it back to 7-port, whether we do 5-port. If we do 7-port, it's going on throttle bodies and going to be managed. But really about wringing a little bit more power out of the little purple beast, which at the moment, as you can see, is looking pretty sorry for itself. So when I did the car, I had the gearbox rebuilt by John Guess. Big shout for John, and I'll put something up at the end. As you can see, there are definitely pieces in there, but I think of piston. And I think for the hard abuse that it's had, certainly everything gearbox wise looks in pretty good condition, though I'm sure that John may be able to tell me otherwise. Ignore the oil, it's been sitting around for months. So the next big question is, and we'll take a quick look at the block now that we've got it out and on the stand. So as I said, end of the crank doesn't look too terrible. You can see there that the crankshaft, again, I think that's just machining work. We'll take the dipstick out of the way. And yeah, really it's just to say, okay, we haven't got the bearing caps off yet. You've got a little bit of movement. But overall, it all appears to be in reasonably good condition. Though, of course, somebody may well tell me otherwise. Yeah. Obviously, the fly in the ointment, or really, you should say it's the hole in the piston, is that, and I'm trying to keep it so that you can see things, but it's not easy on your own and with the phone in your hand. So apologies for the lack of professionalism, but even the bore doesn't seem too disastrous. So really, as I say, it's about what do we do, where do we go? Where does it go from here? So, as always, they're never tutorials, they're never anything. They're just an old fella and his son, who's never around, asking a few questions, having a few cars. The Dolomite is the elephant in the room. The drop links are done on that. This is for sale, if you know anybody. It's had a timing chain, it's had rocker cover, it's had high pressure fuel pump, it's got loads and loads of history, it's got a tiny little dent, as you can see in the door there, and other than that, it's a genuine John Cooper Works with loads and loads of history, with it being locked, so I can't get into it. But yeah, a really nice little car. Very quick, very good fun. Got all the nice skirts, all of the correct bits. As you can see, works brakes, etc., etc. I'd show you the interior, but I can't. There's a little brief bit of it, full leather, the nice steering wheel. And yeah, if you want a more modern Mini that feels like an old Mini, that's the one I've driven it. Cracking little car, point to point, super. Anyway, give us some thoughts. Give us some criticism on the quality of the video. Don't blame you. Other than that, thanks for watching. As always, all your support is appreciated. Watch this space for some exciting news in the very near future. Other than that, a little purple thing. Would welcome your opinions. Thanks a lot.